Jai Mohan ji. Hello friends, welcome back to the volume 5 of Guru Leela book series Dimensions Beyond Horizons. The last session we had completed the editor's note and foreword, and today we will start with the chapter 1. The chapter 1 is by Ruchika Gandhi, and it's a dedication to her loving sister Sonia Di, as she was fondly called. Um, if you recall, we had read in the editor's note that Sonia Di left us in 2022 for the heavenly abode, and this chapter is a dedication by Ruchika Gandhi. The chapter title says "A Dedication to My Loving Sister," and there is a very lovely photo of Sonia Di with Mohanji. I'll take the liberty of calling her Sonia Di, though she was much younger than me. Nevertheless, let's get started with chapter 1. It takes an event to know the depth of existence of your loved ones. Sonia Gandhi was a beautiful soul born into our family and was known for her innocence, laughter, unconditional love, devotion, singing, and absolute faith and surrender towards her beloved Guruji Mohanji and Sai Baba. Sonia Di, as I lovingly called her, left us on 26 Jan 2022 in absolute peace and bliss. Her presence is felt stronger than before now. On a physical level, what she was going through with stage 4 ovarian cancer and tumor and the serious health conditions cannot be expressed in words. But she drew some unimaginable strength, acceptance, and grit to flow through with her sincere devotion and surrender to Mohanji. Her sincere devotion brought Mohanji to visit our house just a month before leaving her body. Mohanji heard her deepest desire to meet him physically. It was an honest desire of all the sisters too, which she fulfilled with her devotion. Living Dharma. We did not realize that she was a compassion incarnate, born in our family for a higher purpose, not just to achieve the highest for herself, but also to ensure that her family is taken care of. She had decided that what she wanted to do for her family at a soul level, and that was completely beyond our understanding. She had taken on lineage karma on herself, and she wanted to clear the path for rest of her sisters. My gratitude to the MTM practitioners, the Mohanji transformation method practitioners, for sharing such deep insights with us and with our beloved sister for her unconditional love for her family. I am awed that she has left behind a legacy of unconditional love, devotion, faith, absolute purity, and absolute selflessness through this life. What a phenomenal journey. Deepest gratitude to Sonia Di, each one in the M family, Zoran Melisik, Priti Dugaldi, Subhashri, Ivana, Deviji, Militsa, Barbara, Anant Sankaran, Dr. Nikita Naredi, for making us understand the gravity of the situation. All the Maitri practitioners and a big circle of friends in Australia. The M family love is overwhelming. We are not alone. We have a big family who believes in us, loves us unconditionally, and stands with us every moment. This completely This is completely Mohanji's grace. He has given us this experience to realize what love truly means. The messages that flowed in the group on the day of her passing filled me with tears. My heart was expanding in that love. I was reading each message. The more I read, the more I got to know a new dimension of Sonia Di. How she had touched the lives of so many souls, so beautifully and silently. She is not gone. She is still alive. She is still bright, living in the hearts of many people. Gratitude to Sai Baba for sending Mohanji into her life and to all of us. Gratitude to Mohanji, gratitude to Parabrahma for everything. We pray that Sai Baba keeps our faith and devotion to Mohanji unshakable during life's circumstances. Everything has a reason. Mohanji knows what is good for all. It is a sheer blessing that Baba and Mohanji were taking care of Sonia Di, releasing her from karmic baggage and lineage karma so quickly. I am speechless. Sonia Di has lived her life gracefully, full of laughter and joy. The realization that she was a special incarnation came after she left the body. She came here for a special purpose, showing us ways to live life, live in joy, and live in love for all the beings. In her last moment, she was with us in India. It's not a coincidence. This is how she had chosen to live. Many people have shared very close and special moments with her. I can feel the pain of so many people she has met in her journey, especially people from Australia and many other countries she met during pilgrimages. I feel their pain is deeper than ours. She was like a precious jewel, precious friend, mentor, and somebody on whom one can lean on at any moment. My heart goes all to all of them. May they remember her with love and gratitude for what she was. Mohanji is holding all of us, everyone who has so dearly loved her. He will give each of us the strength to surrender and accept the divine will in complete faith. Absolute surrender and faith. We can only express our gratitude at this point, as what Mohanji has done is beyond our understanding. We knew that she would leave soon. It was a big setback for the family, as losing another loved one in 2 months is not easy. Mohanji means it truly when he says, I am with you. I felt it strongly and I have experienced it in many ways. When you surrender with love and faith, no storms of life can touch you. This is what Mohanji has made me understand with this experience. She's gone, but I can feel still she's still alive in the hearts of so many people today. Her soulful bhajans will continue to melt hearts in the supreme divine in times to come. She has left behind a legacy of joy, love, laughter, and unconditional love. She has merged with the divine, the most sacred space, and I know she is happy, smiling, and brighter. It gives me immense joy. Her happiness is of utmost importance. She is blessed. We too are blessed with such overwhelming love from the Mohanji family. I can't explain what it means to us. We don't feel abandoned or alone. We have a beautiful gift called the Mohanji family. It is the sheer grace of Mohanji. Although she was born in the Gandhi family, Sonia Di belongs to the world. I will remain in awe of this experience as it is difficult to put in words the support we got from Mohanji, the Mohanji family, and the Amukher family. We bow to her in gratitude. Our brightness will shine through many souls in this time and beyond. I bow down at Mohanji's lotus feet with all humility, sincerity, and love. My heart is expanding in love, yet feels empty. Life is a dream anyway. May we live this dream with love and merge into the sacred truth. Nothing but love exists. We love you all. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It's a lovely dedication by Ruchika for her sister Sonia Di. That brings to the end of chapter 1. The next chapter, the title says Sacred Homa Merging into Shiva Consciousness, and it's written by Sonia Di before she left us in this world. So, Sonia Gandhi, Australia, Sacred Homa Merging into Shiva Consciousness. I have told them I am coming to Sri Lanka in February. Mohanji uttered these words looking into my eyes in Singapore in December 2018 after the Consciousness Kriya initiation, where I was volunteering that day. I was totally confused for a second. Then I thought it was a good opportunity for me to be with Mohanji again soon. He said February, and it was in February 2020 when the trip happened. As destiny had it planned, the people meant to be there were there in the presence of Mohanji. He is Shiva consciousness himself. For those who have the eyes to see the real energy beyond his physical appearance or personality. It is true that you can never see how a true master operates when you look through the human eyes and mind. Only when we open the eyes of our soul, the truth can dawn upon us. Only our true self can acknowledge and see a true master, that too when we are ready. I am eternally grateful for every minute of my life that prepared me for the experience that my soul witnessed during the 12 hours of Homa, which took place on Shivratri during my Sri Lanka trip. After the global summit, we had the people joining us for the Ramayana Trails pilgrimage on the 21st February, which happened to be on Shivratri. With Mohanji's blessings, Mohanji Acharya Rajesh Kamath, supported by Mohanji Acharya Anant Shankaran, started the Homa around 6 p.m. that day. They were blessed instruments of Mohanji, conducting this Homa for more than 12 hours, without any breaks and with such intensity. It was overwhelming to see their dedication, focus, and commitment with others supporting the holy session. We wrapped up the last session of the summit and welcomed all those who were joining the Ramayana trails. There was an opening satsang with Mohanji which filled everyone with bliss. Love was flowing in every corner of the room. Later, when we headed down to join the Homa, we were advised to sit for as long as possible. The Homa had already started in a beautiful location next to the beach and under the sky with stars witnessing the sacred ceremony. Mohanji was already seated there, looking intensely towards the sacred fire. As we arrived around 9:15 p.m., as we were about to sit in a corner, Mohanji called us and said, "Come, sit here," in front of him. And that in itself surprised me. I sat in front of Mohanji and he jokingly said, "Don't crush my foot." His foot had swollen for past 20 days, but he didn't cancel any engagements, meetings or trips. As he always says, how can I cancel anything when people have traveled from far and wide to see me? So he was sitting there, and as soon as we settled down, he asked us to chant the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om. The wave of chanting started while ghee was being offered and the rest of proceedings were being done. I closed my eyes, and with each chant, I was going deeper and deeper, as if Mohanji was taking me on a journey within. I was trying my best to be in sync with others who were chanting, but after a while my chants became louder, as if coming from the deepest corner of my soul. I lost control over what was happening inside, and my voice was getting deeper and deeper and out of sync with others. On one side, I felt bad that I was not chanting in sync with others, and on the other side, believe it or not, I had no control over it. Soon after, I could see myself in my precious life. Previous, I'm sorry, soon after, I could see myself in my previous lives, praying, singing, and chanting in many lifetimes, yearning to be with Shiva. Someone learned had mentioned long ago that I was a Shiva Bhakt in my previous lives, to which I had not paid much attention. In this life, my spiritual journey started with Sai Baba, who brought me to Mohanji. I could see how my soul in every lifetimes chanted and yearned to be in Shiva's presence, to merge with Shiva consciousness. A series of lifetimes were flashing in front of my closed eyes, making me realize that it was not just by coincidence that I got to sit in front of Mohanji. It was Mohanji fulfilling my wish, my yearning of lifetimes, by making me sit there and chant Om Namah Shivaya from the core of my heart and soul, which was witnessed by all the five elements. Shiva, the supreme consciousness, was present as Mohanji, my eternal father and guru. All I wished at the moment was to melt and turn into ashes. That very second, not to come back. My soul was wholly absorbed in oneness in the chant of Shiva's feet. Nothing in this entire life or previous lives was more precious than those moments. This life could have ended there happily as the deepest wish of my soul was fulfilled. That too, without this physical mind, body, and intellect being aware of it. Only Shiva could have known the yearning of this soul. How can I ever offer gratitude to Mohanji for something so precious that was granted to me in such a subtle and unassuming way? The energy was at its peak. My soul was ready to turn into ashes there and then, to merge with the Supreme Consciousness, strongly insisting on turning into ashes as there was nothing else that the soul desired after that. Suddenly Mohanji said, "Stop," and everything inside me stopped. My consciousness separated from the Supreme and slowly returned to the physical world. Everything slowed down and just the chanting remained. I suddenly felt it was not the time to go. More remained of this body's physical existence. This ignorant mind knows nothing. I prayed to him to give me eyes that see him in everything and everyone, to give me thoughts and words that are filled with his love, to give me ears that hear the best in everyone, to purify my entire being, to become an instrument of spreading his light, till it's time to turn into ashes and merge with him. When I opened my eyes, it was 1:30 a.m. and we were chanting the Mahamrityunjay mantra for the rest of the night. We had four dogs representing Datta's presence sitting around us the whole night. The Homa was completed at 6:30 a.m. And thanks to the motivation from other participants, I ended being there till the end, though dozing off slightly many times. My infinite gratitude to Mohanji, Acharya Rajesh Kamath, who conducted this powerful Homa ceremony with blessings from Mohanji. It is not possible to do justice trying to explain what took place in words. Still, this was my humble attempt. Ah, how dumb I felt, not understanding the real significance of being called by Mohanji, my Shiva, the supreme consciousness, to come to Sri Lanka. This is just another example of how ignorant and limited the human mind is, not knowing the real significance of this very subtle hint. Eternal gratitude at Mohanji's lotus feet, with a prayer to turn me, my ego, and my existence into ashes so that only He remains and works through this body and mind during every aspect of my remaining life. What a profound experience during the sacred Homa on Shivratri. That brings to the end of the chapter 2. Uh, Before starting the chapter 3, that will be the next week, we have um, a small note, an answer from Mohanji about a question: how can you find the soul factor? Let me quickly read that. That's Mohanji's picture and the question written on this page. How can you find the soul factor? Mohanji says, through silence. When you become silent, when you start accepting yourself, respecting yourself, loving yourself, connecting with yourself continuously for a period of time, then you start feeling the energy moving inside you. You can use Kriya, you can use meditation, you can use anything. You have so many methods. But the main thing is you are consistent. It's about you. Catch one technique to come inside you. Go inside. Thank you, Mohanji, for this wisdom that you shared. We will end today's session over here and we'll again meet next week to read the next chapter. And till then, take care. Have a good rest of the week. Jai Mohanji.